Here we are at the Right Kingdom hard hat area, and we're making progress. There's only maybe another 2 or 3 weeks, and this place will finally be put back together. This Friday, a number of staggering importance arrived at midweek, which is March new home sales, down 14%. In the month that everything was supposed to ignite, weather no longer a factor. And instead just tanked. And people who usually talk about it, people who've been optimistic about it, simply are unable to speak about it. And yet, here's the deal. Here we sit in the Denver metro area, and the primary problem in our marketplace is no inventory. Prices are still rising. Any good listing that comes on the market comes on in auction conditions. So where's the new construction? I ask and nobody knows. The rebound in new construction in the Denver metro area is about 1/3 of what it ought to be. And so we're locked up with sellers saying over and over, where am I going to go? I just ran into a colleague who works in Fort Collins who says their market's on fire because there is new construction and people have places to move to if they sell what they have. Yet most of the country doesn't have an economy like this. Here in Boulder County, the unemployment rate is only 4.5. We're 2 points under the national average. I learned this week that Google has open relocation company-wide to every office it has in the world, on-demand transfer, except to Boulder, because Boulder's oversubscribed. Most places in the country don't have economies like this. There are only maybe a half dozen micro regions across the United States that have an economy like this. Seattle, the Bay Area, Austin's good. Most places, new construction's down because there simply isn't demand. And demand isn't there because the youth set as weak jobs, can't save, can't come up with a down payment. There's a very strange feedback loop, which is in the weekly near this video, in which usually at this moment the housing economy is pulling the whole economy forward. But in this strange situation, the overall economy is still so weak that it's undermined housing's ability to pull the economy. And housing is struggling in the absence of sensible mortgage credit. The housing policy that pulled this country forward from the Great Depression clear until 2000, it has been gradually taken apart in the last 5 years, along with the back stuff, and we're paying a price for it. Now, I don't think the poor housing numbers are a sign that the economy is in the process of tanking. I don't think it's the beginning of a trend. We're not rolling over this way. We're not doing this, we're doing this, just flat. Absent housing, I don't see the component of the economy that's going to pull it forward in the fabled acceleration. Thank you all. Good weekends.